Ho and welcome to the Biscuit tier list. This was inspired by a conversation I had with my sister, so this is for you. This is after a long-winded phone call that we was having. We was just chatting away, and Biscuits was for some reason part of the topic of conversation, and it led to, hey, why don't you do a tier list video on that? So here we are. This is the best one I could find. This is the best tier list I could find. For whatever reason, some biscuits are missing in this one versus other ones. Like there's some other ones where Biscoff isn't in there for some reason. And I mean, Biscoff has to be in there. It's just, I don't know, like for whatever reason, it feels like there's way more. Like there should be more biscuits, you know? But for whatever reason, every list seems to be missing a whole bunch of them. This is the best I could find. So we'll dive into this. Also, it's got a never tried option, which is good, because there is obviously some biscuits. I haven't tried all of them. I've tried a bunch of these, most of these, but I haven't tried all of them. So it's nice that that's in there, so I don't have to justify, hey, I've never tried it. But yeah, S to F and never tried. So let's just dive right in, shall we? We're starting off with a gold, a McVitie's gold. Yeah, pretty good. I quite like a McVitie's gold. I don't love a McVitie's gold, but I would be. I'm thinking. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna put it here. I do really like a McVitie's gold. It's just a nice biscuit to. I don't know. They're just nice, you know. Also, it's important to note that there's no side ranking to this. Like, I'm not going to rank them based on how well they do in tea. You know, that's a list for another time. This is just purely the biscuit on its own to have on its own with nothing at the side, just eating the biscuit on its own with no dipping in tea or anything like that. But yeah, McVitie's Gold. Yeah, I think it's an A-tier biscuit personally. Bourbon. Now, chocolate biscuits, I am not overly keen on. I love chocolate. I love chocolates to bits. Like Lindor. Oh my god, Lindor chocolate, the best chocolate in my opinion. But chocolate biscuits, not so much. And bourbons, which is, this may be controversial, but you know, I am going to give it F. It's not F, but for me it is D. Because it's not like dark chocolate, which would go into F if it was. But yeah, it's just not for me. Shortbread. I love shortbread. That's S. Yeah, shortbread biscuits are fantastic. They're so good. It's just absolutely delicious. I love a shortbread biscuit. And I know I said I wasn't going to mention about tea, but dipping it in your tea. Oh god, yeah, it's so good. But yeah, without the tea, it's still amazing. Still S tier for me. Hobnobs. Hobnobs are overrated. There, I said it. What a controversial take. They're not bad, and they're certainly not. But I don't think they're the greatest things in sliced bread. So I'm going to slap you in the middle. Slap you at a nice mid tier, I think. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what these are, so I'm going to put these in never tried. There's my first never tried. I don't know what it is, because I don't know if it's like crunchy balls or if it's. I don't know, is that like a sponge or is it? I don't know. Never tried it, no idea. Biscoff, easy S tier. For me, that's easy S tier. I love Biscoff, they're so good, you know. Again, it doesn't affect the rating, but when you dip it in your tea and it flavours the tea a little bit. Also amazing for like cheesecakes as like a cheesecake base. If you want to make a Biscoff cheesecake, absolutely delicious. Highly recommended as a dessert. But just as a biscuit on its own, S tier. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. Now, this one here, it looks like a BN, but then we've got chocolate BNs over here, so I don't know what this is. So I'm going to put this in never try, because I don't know what that is. But then we do have BNs, and I love BNs. BN. Do. So, it actually, for me, would go in order, I think, but I don't know if I love them. S tier, love them. I think this might be an A tier thing. I think it's A, and then that one, and then just for form's sake, where's the other one? Then the chocolate one drops a bit because it's chocolate. But it isn't chocolate biscuit, it's biscuit with chocolate in it. So it doesn't have that thing. So I think I'm going to put you in B, like low B, high C. I think. Sticky toffee pudding. I haven't tried this one, but it sounds amazing. I love sticky toffee pudding. It's fantastic dessert. And I know I said hobnobs were mid, but that's just a plain regular run-of-the-mill hobnobs. Sticky toffee pudding hobnobs sound great, but I haven't tried them, so it wouldn't be fair to judge. But I would guesstimate they would be A tier if it's as good as it sounds. This one I also haven't tried. I don't know what that is. Yeah, blue riband. Mid, I think. I don't hate them, but I don't love them either. Neither here nor there. Penguins. Who doesn't love a penguin? I don't particularly love a penguin, but again, I don't hate the penguin. It's just, the gimmick with the penguins is it's like it's all right, you know. It's all right as far as biscuits go, but it's just for the jokes, the terrible jokes that they have on them, famously. But which one's better, Christmas cracker jokes or penguin jokes? Which one do you think wins? Let's have that discussion in the comments. But for this, taste-wise, yeah, I think it's just mid. Honestly, I think it's just mid. I don't think there's anything special about a penguin biscuit, but I also don't think it's particularly disgusting. Malted milk. God. Yeah, again, just there's nothing inspiring about it. It's quite meh. You know, I'm neither here nor there on the malted milk. Honestly, I've got nothing else on that. Dark chocolate, F. Just hate dark chocolate. It's so overpowering, and it's the whole thing of like, oh, you know, when they say, oh, you can eat chocolate to be healthy, you can have as much chocolate as you want to be healthy, and they're just like they don't stress enough how that chocolate has to be dark chocolate, because apparently dark chocolate's super good for you. Oh, I mean, maybe not super good for you. I don't know. I'm not a dietitian or anything like that. I don't know. But the general gist is dark chocolate is healthier than your regular run-of-the-mill chocolate. But it is disgusting in my opinion. It's so overpowering. It's just not good. But that's just me. So F for dark chocolate digestives. But then we go to the other side with caramel. Oh, caramel. I do love a caramel digestive. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I love caramel flavoured things. I love the taste of caramel. It's great. And in the biscuit form on the digestives, yeah, it's just brilliant. S tier for me. I have no idea what this is, so that's going to go never tried. No idea. Digestives Gold, I also have never tried, but that looks... I mean, if it's like Gold McVitie's, like just... If it's like these, then I would guess it would be around A tier, S tier. Anyway, but again, I've never tried them. Pink wafers, underrated biscuit in my opinion. I don't love pink wafers, but I feel like it does get a bit of a bad rap. I'm going to put it in B. I quite like the taste of the wafers. I think it's just the texture of it that puts me off putting it at A or S, like moving it above. It's the texture of like, I don't know, like crunchy cardboard. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's a weird texture. But the taste and the flavour is great. So I'm going to put it in B. And we move on to Fox's Crunch Creams. Now, they're all here, but I'm going to just assume it's the vanilla one, just the regular run-of-the-mill one. Because I don't know why they've separated all the digestives and whatnot, but they put all these together. In which case, I don't mind these. I think, yeah, that's another B tier for me. I like the cream in the middle. That's good. Good biscuit. Not the greatest biscuit of all time. But yeah, decent nonetheless. Digestives. Now, digestives, I think are mid. Honestly, they're a bit... I don't know. I kind of even want to drop them to D, to be fair. Controversially, I'm going to put them in D. I just don't know, man. They're a bit boring, aren't they? As far as biscuits go. They're also very crumbly biscuits as well. Like I said, you bite into one and suddenly the entire thing crumbles. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not overly inspired to ever really have a digestive. You know, when it comes to dipping in your tea, they're decent, but we're not doing that. We're doing on its own, just having a biscuit. Having a digestive, it's quite boring. So yeah, a Vietnamese whirl. Assuming I said that, these are fantastic. These are amazing. I do love a whirl. A good whirl with the jam and the cream in the middle with the sugared biscuit on top. It's so good. Fantastic. Speaking of things that aren't fantastic, fruit shock. Fruit and biscuits. Oh no, absolutely not. No, because is it like raisins inside? I can't remember, but yeah, I don't remember particularly enjoying those. So yeah, you're going in F. I don't know what this is, so I'm going to put you in there. This one is the ginger biscuits, I believe. I think it's the ginger biscuit. I quite enjoy these. Again, don't love them, but yeah, they're not terrible. There's a nice little kick, a little bit of a flavour to them. That's good. Nice biscuits or nice biscuits, nice or nice, whichever one it is mid. I think no, that's quite unfair. I think it's high C, low B. It's been a while since I've had one, but I don't know. I think low B. To be fair, I think I'm being unfair giving it just straight mid. I think they're not bad. They're pretty decent. Just sugared biscuit, you know. It's just it's a better digestive. It's a better hobnob because it's just there's a bit of taste to it. So I think low B. I think, yeah. Okay, I'm not super convinced with it, but I could be fighting with that all day between C and B. But it's definitely not below that. Midget gems. So these are just I don't know how to describe it. It's like a meringue sort of thing on top of a plain biscuit, I guess. Which for me it doesn't work, and I'm not overly keen on them. Yeah, it's bottom of the barrel. Not quite bottom of the barrel. That's fair. They're not F tier, but I assume this one I think is dark chocolate bourbon, so I'm going to slap them in there. I believe that looks to be dark chocolate. I think so. Assuming it is dark chocolate, that's going in F tier for sure. Cadbury's Milk Fingers. A Milky Finger. Who doesn't like a Milky Finger? Yeah, I mean, I'm neither here nor there on it. Honestly, that's C tier for that one, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not inspired. Custard creams. I do like a custard cream. You know what? That's going here. I do like a custard cream. Yeah, again, it's the cream in the middle, slapped between two good biscuits. Yeah, it's good. I think custard cream's underrated. Yeah, I think it's an underrated biscuit. I don't feel like it gets the love and attention it deserves, honestly. Rocky biscuits. Biscuits with caramel in it. Yes, please. Again, caramel. I love caramel. It's got chocolate on the outside and a nice biscuit in the middle. Yeah, it's good. It's a solid biscuit. Yeah, I mean, honestly, between all of these, like, there's no real order to the A tier. I think any of these could go anywhere. They're all sort of roughly in the same bracket for me. Now these are surprisingly nice. I don't know what it is about them, but there's something about them which is just like they look bland and just it's just boring chocolate with a boring biscuit, but actually it's decent. Now this is the one where I would say like it's high B, low A, so this one is all the way back here on A tier while the rest fight amongst themselves, but it is still a solid biscuit. Yeah, good. Same with these, like these as well has the same thing. But I'm going to put this in here because I do enjoy these substantially more than these ones. Where it's the opposite, where it's like it's chocolate in the middle, but it's biscuit on the outside. It just works as a biscuit. It's great, fantastic. The Vienna biscuits are brilliant. Chocolate hobnobs, better than a regular run-of-the-mill hobnob. I'm going to put this at the bottom of the barrel because these ones are decent. You know, regular hobnobs are just boring and bland and whatever, but chocolate hobnobs, yeah, they're good. Not A tier good, far from it, but they are good. A Jammy Dodger, I do like a Jammy Dodger. That's going in A tier as well, for sure. Yeah, Jammy Dodgers are great. not much else to say. There's just jam in the middle of a biscuit. Though what I will say is, like, I mean, it's been a while since I've had them, but the last time I did have a jammy Dodger, it felt like the amount of jam that was in it was substantially less than the last time I had it prior, which was also a long time ago, because that was, I don't know, talking like teenage years, you know? So I feel like you can really feel the the cutting back, trying to save money on it. You know, you can feel it. It's nowhere near as good as it used to be, but I'm definitely keeping it in A tier anyway. I think, yeah, I'll keep it near the back of A tier because I don't think it fits in here just because of that reason, because they've got stingier with it. But it is still A tier for me. These ones I feel like I've tried a long time ago, but I don't remember because these I feel like I've tried in Biscuit tin. So it would have been many years ago during the war. So I don't know. I have tried them for sure, but I'm going to put them in mid just because I don't remember. I mean, it can't be this. It can't be this. But I also don't know where it would rank upon these. It certainly doesn't strike me as something that was S tier. I would remember if it was S tier. So I don't know. I'll put it in C, leave it there. Maryland cookies. I don't hate Maryland cookies. I just, every time I have them, I feel excited to have a cookie, and then I have them and I'm a little disappointed that they aren't as good as they should be. So it's low C, high D. I think I wouldn't put it in D because it is a cookie and I do like cookies. But also, like, I just feel like every time I have it, I should be more excited to have them. And I'm just, is that it? So yeah, Oreos, S tier. I love an Oreo. Again, it's cream in the middle of chocolate biscuits. And I know what you're saying, but nerd, you have put chocolate biscuits low. What gives? What gives with this chocolate biscuit? And I don't have anything to say about that other than this is my tier list. So deal with it. No, I was just kidding. Yeah, I don't have a good answer to that, honestly. I just, for whatever reason, this is the exception to the rule. Just Oreo chocolate versus the Bourbons and any others is just superior. It's just the best biscuit chocolate out there. I don't know. I don't have a good explanation for it. It just works. To quote Todd Howard, it just works, you know? And I can't explain why. Yeah, it's a really good biscuit. And also, like, Oreo cheesecakes. Oh my god, Oreo cheesecake. Oh, so good. So yeah, Oreos S tier for me. Party rings. D. Yeah, it's another one of those where it's like the texture of it's weird. Like the topping of it sort of fizzles in your mouth if you sort of leave it on the tongue, it'll fizzle a little bit. And it's like, okay, that's a cool gimmick. But the taste of it and everything else, I don't know. It's another one of those where I have them and I feel like I should have a better time with them, but I don't. And I'm just left like, I just want a different biscuit. It's like, they're all right. They're okay. I don't know. Part of me is feeling like maybe I'm going to be generous, I think, and put it in C. I think, I don't know, maybe I'm being too nice. I don't know. It's another one of those where I'm not convinced either way. Like, it could go in either D or C. But I'm going to be generous and put it in C. Rich tea! Rich tea it suffers the digestive problem, where essentially it's just a boring, uninspired biscuit, another crumbly mess of a biscuit, you know. And like, I know, again, we're not ranking it based on how well it does in tea, but when it comes to tea, it is arguably the worst biscuit out there. So if it was a tea biscuit rating, it would be F. But because it's just a biscuit rating, I'm putting it in D. Because I don't know. You know, it's just a boring biscuit. there's nothing else to it. And then whatever this is, I don't know what that is. I've never tried that, so I'm going to put that in there. But there you go. There's the list. Controversial takes in there for sure. But as ever, please let me know, which ones did I get right? Which ones do you agree with? Which ones don't you agree with? Why don't you agree with me? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a healthy discussion about biscuits, because I do like a biscuit. I do love a biscuit. So good. So yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye!